covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
They arrested him, and he was brought to the same hospital the night Christina was fighting for her life.
Chico's new bike bridge is being dedicated to the victim of a DUI driver. We hear from the family about why this all means so much. Plus,
this illegal move is a massive overreach by the Trump administration.
Breaking news, President Donald Trump's federal aid funding freeze has been blocked. What it could mean for wildlife relief efforts, wildfire that is. And happening tonight, pickleball could soon be coming to Oroville. We're going to tell you about those plans in place. But first, new developments. You may soon have an alternative electricity option to PG&E. Butte County supervisors unanimously approved an ordinance that will implement a community choice aggregation program. It's with a company called Pioneer Energy.
And Action News Now reporter Alejandro Mejia is live outside the Oroville board chambers. And Alejandro, how does community choice aggregation work?
Yeah, Alan, Haley. So Pioneer buys the energy from the open market and uses PG&E's equipment to distribute that energy to you. The analysts say that this could save up to 7% on your electricity bill. Pioneer Community Energy is a community choice aggregator which gives local control over electric supply with the goal of lowering cost. Butte County and the cities of Chico and Oroville tried to establish their own CCA with Butte Choice Energy several years ago before COVID hit, but failed because of market conditions. Public Works Director Joshua Pack says this will be for all unincorporated communities in the county.
Everything costs more, the price of eggs, the list goes on and on. Electricity is is a victim of that as well. We've seen increasing rates. What we can do as the county by leveraging with our partners, other cities and counties, if we can leverage our resources to bargain together on the competitive market, we can get that same electricity at a cheaper rate, which we can then pass on to customers.
Joining the already existing Pioneer will allow the county to have a seat on the company's board of directors. The city of Chico, Oroville, and Paradise have also expressed interest in joining Pioneer. PG&E will continue to operate and maintain the equipment to deliver the power to your home. And PAC says Pioneer Energy could come to Butte County as soon as the fall of 2027. Reporting live in Oroville, I'm Alejandro Mejia, Action News Now.
Thanks, Alejandro. Now, the Chico City Council will also be discussing joining Pioneer's CCA during its meeting tonight.
Butte County leaders also voted today to extend the emergency proclamation for the Thompson and Park fires. Chief Administrative Officer Andy Pickett proclaimed the local emergency in July. Once proclamations like this are ratified, they must be renewed every 60 days. The declaration provides higher police power, immunity for emergency actions, it authorizes orders and regulations, and it activates pre-established emergency provisions. It's also a requirement to request state or federal assistance. Now a live look over Butte County from the Alert California camera, and you can tell that the days are getting longer and longer. Usually at this time in the last few weeks, it's felt like just about dark outside, and that's a pretty beautiful view still, Alan.
Yeah, let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Howie Gordon, who's been tracking conditions for us. And how are we looking right now, Howie?
Beautiful out there, just like the picture. We got a couple more days of that left, but then the much needed wait that we've had for over 3 weeks without any rain, things are going to change. Now, our satellite radar looks crystal clear, clean, and good. This is a view of Southern California and the desert Southwest in Arizona, where our storms that move through with the winds and the mountain snow and rain have brought about 1 inch of rain in parts of Southern California as well as Arizona. Now, look at our temperatures again today, above average into the 60s, cooling down a little bit. Some of the mountains already dropping down into the low 50s. Now, winds, again, they were strong a few days ago. They're on the lighter side, but they're going to pick up as storms move in and bring rain and snow to the mountains, and we'll talk all about that coming up in just a little bit.
Well, today, Shasta County supervisors debated the future of the county's elections commission.
Action News Now reporter Blake Mayfield has been at that board meeting all day. He joins us live there in Reading. Blake, what did supervisors decide to do?
Yeah, Haley. So supervisors actually just about 5 minutes ago, I was watching live on my phone, voted 3-2 to reappoint Patty Plum to the Shasta County Elections Commission. It comes after supervisors debated the future of the Elections Commission for more than 3 hours here on Court Street behind me this afternoon. The Shasta County Elections Commission was created in December 2023, renaming itself from the Citizens Election Advisory Committee. Since its renaming, the commission has not had a single recommendation adopted by county supervisors. With only Chair Ronnie and Lund and Co-Chair Margaret Hanson on the board for the last month, the board has been unable to conduct a meeting since December 16th. Yesterday was the most recent cancellation. During today's Board of Supervisors meeting, members of the public sounded off on what they'd like to see happen with the Elections Commission.
When I look at all the recommendations from last year, I don't see any of these that are unreasonable if your goal is to have secure elections.
There has been no return on investment. This is a growing of government without any accountability whatsoever.
Recommendation of evaluating every 6 months sounds great, but you got to recognize everybody that's still here after 6 hours will have to come in every 6 months to remind you how important the Election Commission is.
District 4 Supervisor Matt Plummer sponsored the Elections Commission discussion today. Both he and District 2 Supervisor Alan Long have yet to name a person to the Elections Commission, saying they wanted to have a dialogue about its accomplishments and whether it's a waste of taxpayer dollars before deciding on its future. According to Shasta County Council, more than $120,000 has been spent on the Election Commission's 24 meetings since fall 2023. Currently, the Elections Commission does not have any scheduled meetings. Election commissioners are not paid, instead donating their time to the board. And again, Haley and Allen, supervisors voted 3-2 with Plummer and Long disseminating to have Patty Plum reappointed to the Shasta County Elections Commission, basically ensuring its future for at least the rest of 2025. Reporting live in Reading, I'm Blake Mayfield, Action News Now.
Okay, thanks, Blake. Shasta County supervisors also voted 5-0 to appoint Plummer to the county's at-home ad hoc committee, which looks to address and curb homelessness.
New tonight, Butte College is laying out what it will do if ICE agents show up to campus. In this letter shared with us by a viewer, the college president says if students are approached by ICE officers, direct them immediately to Butte College Police. It says campus police will never ask about documentation status, and the college will continue to work with legal counsel to support students. We did reach out to the college as well as Chico State and Shasta College. We'll keep you up to date online and on air when we hear back. Now, breaking news, President Donald Trump's White House is taking a number of executive actions this afternoon. The White House announced buyouts worth 7 months of salary to all federal employees who opt to leave their jobs by February 6. Now, earlier, Trump signed an executive order aimed at curtailing gender transitions for everyone under age 19, directing federally run insurance programs to exclude coverage for transition care.
Also breaking, a judge temporarily blocked the Trump administration's attempt to freeze federal grants and loans, that is, just minutes before it was set to take effect. It pauses the freeze until at least Monday. A memo last night from the Office of Management and Budget ordered all federal agencies to assess their programs and activities to ensure they comply with President Trump's recent executive orders. It said assistance must be temporarily frozen. The memo specifically mentions money for foreign aid, woke gender ideology, and the Green New Deal. Democrats say President Trump does not have the authority to freeze funds that Congress already approved, while Republicans are defending the move.
This illegal move is a massive overreach by the Trump administration.
Every one of our offices has been deluged with calls from people who are in panic. What is this going to mean?
A lot of these grants were predicated on divisive, discriminatory, and illegal DEI. So we'll find out more, but I think it's appropriate to take a look at it.
Democratic attorneys general in several states, including California, are working to block the freeze. California AG Rob Bonta today said he worries the move will affect money for disaster recovery in the aftermath of the wildfires in Los Angeles. White House administration officials have said federal assistance to individuals will not be affected, including Social Security, Medicare, food stamps, student loans, and scholarships.
New tonight, state assembly Republicans announced a series of bills aiming to help wildfire prevention, response, and recovery efforts. Republicans say this would also streamline needed wildfire prevention projects. Assembly Republican leader and local Assemblyman James Gallagher says that the state has not done nearly enough to prevent devastating wildfires, specifically not removing enough flammable vegetation. Last week, the state assembly rejected a proposed $1 billion in additional fire prevention funding. California leaders and President Donald Trump are sparring over the president's claims military action was used involving the state's water resources.
Plus,
a Chico native was the target of the biggest cryptocurrency investigation in U.S. history involving billions of dollars. I'm Kelly Som. I'll tell you where she is today coming up.
but first, a new bike bridge won't just help you get around town. It also serves as an important reminder about safety in honor of a young life lost.